Let's talk about Nexus Mods. Nexus Mods is back. Nexus Mods is back in the spotlight. And let's just bring up all the context, right? So, a couple days ago, Oblivion Remastered released. And when it released, it had become apparent that they changed, when you're creating your character, the male and female categories to body type A and body type B. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is offensive to, let me say it like this. Some people don't care. Most people find it stupid, but don't care enough to fight against it. There are some people who find it offensive, and then there's a small amount of people who celebrate it. I think most people fall into the category of body type A and B being stupid, but do not care enough to fight against it. I think that's where most people lie. And so with the body type A and the body type B, gamers who have gotten a very keen eye to pointing out this propaganda, because that's what it is. It's propaganda. If you don't know what they're trying to do, there are people whose entire goal is to erase the concept of there only being two genders. And so in order to do that, instead of putting male and female, they put body type A and B. Why? Because you got trans people and non-binary people and furries and people who identify as sauteed dildos. And so body type A and B. That's what we got. Okay? And so gamers PC gamers, because they're smart individuals and they know how to do these things, they have these mods. They can install what they call mods into games so they can change things about games that you can't do on consoles. Like, I don't know if you ever seen the viral clips of Grand Theft Auto Online where niggas be doing wild shit that don't make no goddamn sense. Like, why is the Hulk in Grand Theft Auto running through the streets blowing up shit? It's a mod. Can somebody explain to me how Thanos has his Infinity Gauntlet in Grand Theft Auto and he's like burning Los Santos down? Like, he just snapped and everything disappeared. How did that happen? Mods. I've seen Transformers in Grand Theft Auto. I've seen the Power Rangers in Grand Theft Auto. I've seen the President in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, you can do anything with mods. And so there's this company called Nexus Mods that allows people to install mods, or they upload and install mods. And what has happened over the years is anything that is remotely political, Nexus Mods have removed them. For example, most recently, Marvel Rivals. Somebody replaced the Captain America mod, or his head, not the mod, they replaced his head with Donald Trump's head. It was funny. And so they removed the Donald Trump mod. But not just that, they also removed mods that allowed people to choose the right gender that they wanted, or change their character's skin color, or whatever the case may be. It's very obvious that Nexus Mods has a particular bias in one way or another. They allow you to change white characters to black characters, but they won't allow you to change white characters to black characters. Well, in a rare turn of events, guys, it would seem that gamers are winning again. Okay, gamers are winning again. Okay, Nexus Mods has waved the white flag, and we're gonna get right into it. Shout out, this is coming from Grums. Shout out to Grums. He says, we're winning, okay? Nexus Mods folds and allows male and female mods for Oblivion Remastered, okay? They tried to claim that mod was never banned for the mod, but for the behavior of the mod maker. But they've banned other MF mods before. It's a win, gamers. So let's see. So here is the, damn, that's blurred, body type selector. So here it is. Nexus Mod says, sure, here you go. And here's what their statement is. Community notice regarding this mod. This mod has been, and likely will continue to be, a source of controversy within the community. Let me address that statement right there. Okay, let me address that statement. It's only controversial because the people who removed the original from the game made it controversial. That's what you people don't understand. In the original game, it was male and female. It wasn't until you remastered the game and you changed it to body type A and body type B that you made it controversial. You did, well, not Nexus Mods. They did this. So don't try to spin this on gamers like gamers are the problem. No, it's you and the people that think like you that are the problem. Thank you, the Raging D-Head, for the 5. Let's continue. After a thorough review, we've determined that the content of the mod itself does not violate our community guidelines. However, due to the nature of the topic, which often attracts intense and sometimes hostile discussion, the comment section will remain locked to prevent further escalation. Okay, I can get with that. I totally understand that. Now, me personally, I'm I'm in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, if people in the comments want to rip each other to shreds and have debates, what the hell they got to do with me? Let me get close to y'all when I say this. In the words, what was the Japanese guy's name in Godzilla 2014? Let them fight. Let them fight. Why would I care? As long as they downloading mods, as long as we as a company are doing well, we good. But you know, whatever, I'll take this middle ground. We'll allow the mod, but we'll shut down the comment. Perfect. Gamers get what they want. The weirdos, I don't know. Let's continue though. Why was the original upload removed? They're addressing this part. There has been a lot of speculation and misinformation regarding the removal of the original upload. To clarify, the mod was not taken down because of its content. Let me go ahead and call you out on that. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Yeah, nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. Absolutely, positively, nobody believes that, right? As stated in the ban notice, it was removed due to the uploader's behavior. In the comments, the uploader expressed an intent to incite drama and endorse an external site explicitly designed to host inflammatory content. This kind of behavior directly violates our community standards. So basically what they're saying is that the person who uploaded the mod was pretty much telling people that I'm doing this to piss y'all off, and if they remove it, go and get it from this other website. May or may not have been true. I'm not sure because I didn't see it. But you guys have a history of removing mods that lean more towards a political right. That left-wing shit, oh, y'all love that. Y'all love that. But that right-wing shit, ban, okay? We recognize that mods like this can bring sensitive discussions around gender and identity to the forefront. While these are important conversations, our platform exists to support creative expression in modding, not to serve as a battleground for broader cultural or political debates. Hey, you should have taken this position from the jump. Now, because you waited so long, people have a hard time believing you, but your actions will speak loud in the coming, years. Let's continue. What we will not tolerate is trolling, harassment, discrimination, or any other form of toxicity that these discussions may provoke. Our commitment remains the same: to keep modding accessible and welcoming for everyone. And I don't disagree with that, okay? Because, when these debates happen, niggas start getting roasted. Feelings start getting hurt. People start deleting accounts and blocking people. You ever ran somebody off of Twitter? What's up, Tiger King? Yeah, these debates can spark a lot of emotion, and it can breed a toxic community, but still, let them fight. Griff. Let them fight. It is what it is. It's not our problem. So yeah, Nexus mods fold, and then even Asmongold had a comment that he wanted to leave behind. He says, realistically, this was to prevent a watershed moment where a large enough percentage of players transition from Nexus to another mod platform that breaks their default monopoly on PC mod. Losing a battle in fear of losing a war. Still a W, but important to keep in context. And I think Asmongold absolutely has a great point right there. There are other platforms popping up all over the place promising an alternative to using mods or installing mods or uploading mods that promise to not censor these mods. That's what their promise is. And it has grown apparent that Nexus mods may be seeing lower traffic, growth in the opposition, and maybe they are adjusting. Here's the thing. I would implore you as a consumer to never celebrate a company doing anything what you perceive to be morally correct, because there is a 99.999999999% chance that they're only doing it because it aligns their pockets. But you can celebrate a win. So for example, if Disney came out right now and said, you know what? Fuck the MCU. We're going straight what we were doing in the first 10 years. Sorry, ladies, it didn't work. We're going back to our roots. Celebrate it. Don't celebrate Disney. Celebrate a win, because you know they're only doing it because they need to get back to making monies. The mignon, the cheddar, the cheese. Okay? That's it. And this is no different. No different. So yeah. I also want to point out that I saw Hypnotic's video on this, and he said something that I actually disagree with. So spoiler alert, this is a hit piece on Hypnotic right now. It's a hit piece. As a matter of fact, expect a wild thumbnail with I don't know. It's going to be a hit piece though. So upcoming beef. he said he doesn't believe you should support Nexus mods, and he hopes that nobody goes back to Nexus mods. I completely understand why he's saying that. He's saying that because he doesn't believe that they've actually changed. He doesn't believe that they'll continue this going forward. And I empathize with that. I just disagree. I disagree. And the reason I disagree is because what's the point of getting the W if you're going to say fuck you to them anyway? Like, yeah, thank you for doing what we told you to do, but fuck you. Fuck up again. I don't think that's very conducive. I think that we should reward companies when they do what we asked them to do. Because going back to the MCU, and we're saying, hey, yo, stop pandering to women. And Disney goes, okay, cool. We're going to stop pandering to women. No more gender swaps. No more preachy bullshit. Cool. And they start making movies like they was in the first 10 years. And then the movies still flop at the box office and we still slandering them. They like, well, shit, let's go back to pandering. It don't matter what we do. It don't matter what we do. So shout out to the boy, but I disagree with that. If we want to maintain some sort of say-so in our entertainment or just in any industry, we got to be able to reward the companies for doing what we asked them for. Okay?
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.